Incredible match, incredible first half, incredible atmosphere here. Can you walk us through your emotions right now? And then do you think that early goal from Oakland kind of helped you wake up a bit?
I'm just so happy for our supporters. We talked about this week giving them a big gift tonight, and that's what we wanted to do. I'm so happy for them, thankful to them for tonight was a special night. And we're just as a team, we're just trying to repay our supporters for the amazing 4-year support, and then for tonight. We were pretty awake from the start. They scored a goal, which is fine. We know how to score. And how our team approached the game, they were phenomenal. And it was a great night.
How does a result like this give your team extra motivation as you look towards the playoffs?
Well, we have plenty of motivation tonight because it was about a year ago that we let ourselves down, our team, our club, and our city down with that performance to Oakland in the playoffs. And that was a huge black mark on our team that hurt us for a long time. And this team has had our number, and we came out here with a vengeance, and we want to punish them and gift our supporters the win. We have plenty of confidence. This result doesn't give us confidence. We have confidence because we know our identity, we know the characters we have, and all the people supporting us. So I think we're 5 unbeaten now on the road and on the trot, and it was always the plan to get hot right at the playoff time.
Yeah, Cam and Perez both had a really nice setup for a couple goals tonight. What is it like to see them kind of come together on that right-hand side?
Yeah, you can add Joe in there in the right half space as well. That combination has been electric. It's been a big difference in how we're unpredictable to opponents and how we can break teams down. That fourth goal, when we built out of the back, Goose broke through the lines into our 10s, and then we scored on that banger from Adrian. I mean, that's about as San Diego loyal of a goal as you can get. Just a full heart for our players. We came out really vertical today to try to take them off guard and just get the crowd into it, and I thought they played an unbelievable game, and I could not be more proud of my players.
Seems like you guys are really harnessing this energy that the supporters are bringing. The team is taking this to heart. How are you going to continue to utilize that moving forward into the playoffs?
Well, the first way to harness this energy is to make sure we won tonight so we can come back here and get this energy in 2 weeks. So that was so important for us to play this home game, to make sure that we have home playoff games potentially. So it's not hard for us to harness the energy. Our team is so motivated, and then with everything around us, like, how can you not be motivated? But the unity within the group, with finality coming, is outstanding. How many guys are sacrificing for the group and not thinking of themselves. I can't tell you how many situations they do that every day, and I'm just extremely proud of them.
I mean, coming into the playoffs, you have Nick Moon back. How happy are you to get him back?
When Nick plays, it brings a smile to my face and a lot of people. He's a difference maker for us. You can tell he's not like match sharp and match fit. He worked extremely hard in his recovery so that we'd have a 3-4 game runway for him to be ready for the playoffs. He's extremely motivated to help the group, but you can see, with Adrian, Blake, who have been putting in hard yards and big numbers and a ton of minutes, it's going to be really big to have him in our playoff run. He's a difference maker.
We've heard a lot about Ronaldo getting hot at the right time and really peaking. What does it mean to have him peaking right now?
I mean, you can see what it means when you have a 9 that's that hungry for goals, that works that hard for the team too, in our pressing, because that comes first. It changes how teams defend us because they have to respect the pace, and then it gives our 10s the space in between the lines. So he's flying right now. I give him a lot of credit for just going through some adversity and just never stopping, and the team, us as a whole club, supporting him, and he deserves this, man. It means a lot to him, and he's reaping the rewards.
What was the moment for you when you guys make the substitution in the 61st minute and hear all the fans cheer for the players coming on?
Yeah, there was a lot of those moments today where you're like, wow. It's a mixture of extreme pride and sadness too. I mean, I was here 4 years ago, and what this club has become is special to a lot of people, to me personally, to my family, to our club. So it was just one of many moments. I think you stack that moment on with a lot of other moments that this club has made, and then you get a beautiful story. So we're going to try to finish that story.
You mentioned the finality of this. I mean, it's really rare in sports that a team knows it's going to no longer exist. I mean, it almost never happens. How do you balance the mourning part with the motivation part? I mean, there's no manual for it.
Yeah, there's no manual. I think those two like dovetail and can blend together. Knowing there's finality creates urgency because sometimes at the end of the year you don't know what happens next year, and you look back and you wish you knew. We know, and every human being is dying, and but we don't live like it's our last day to live. And so I told the guys it gives us an opportunity to like literally live every day of this life, this club's life, like it's our last, because it's happening. And so we can put so much energy, gratitude, emotion, sacrifice into every day, and we owe it to our supporters. So it's actually not a hard thing. It's something that we're trying to harness high performance when you have so much emotion going on.
Hey, do you think that a championship could motivate, that the team could be safe at the end? This could be a dream, but that could say something to the people,
I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in football. You never say never. I would love nothing more than this club to continue on. You can see what it means to people, but my responsibility, what my aim is, what my role is to achieve high performance, to make this club write the most beautiful final chapter. So I just go back to work and see what we can do, and I have the best group of players to do it with and the best fans.
And about the tifo, what can you say about that?
Amazing! What a great tifo, and then the locals coming down on the ground. That was amazing. They've made this club feel different. So thank you.
Great.
Thank you guys.
Things were high tonight. You guys came off to a great first half. Can you walk us through what the motivation was, early on in the first half?
Yeah, of course, being like the last regular season game here ever at home, I think we all knew what it meant to us, and even if it wasn't, we like to show out for our fans, but this time it was a little bit more special, and I think we all brought the energy, and it all worked out. Even though we went down a goal, I think we didn't let it get to us, and we got back to it, and we scored three back to back, so it was good.
Yes, it's the team's final season, but despite that, that must make nights like tonight so much more special. So how was it like for you tonight?
No, it was special. I don't think it could have been any better. I don't think I would want it any other way. It was very special, and I felt the love from everyone. It was amazing.
Yes, you now have officially the last home goal in Royal history. What does it mean to be a part of this team and to have kind of that last statement be what it was, such a miraculous amazing goal?
Like I was saying, it's an amazing feeling, and I don't think I would want it any other way. The way we came out, the way we're just hungry, and I think this is going to carry us on to the playoffs, and we're ready to do something special.
You seem to be playing with a lot of confidence. You just let that shot rip, and even throughout the season, you've really been just kind of playing on instinct, but it's been rewarding. What's that been like? Just take us through that goal, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's just instinct. I'm just free flowing out there, and I'm just letting, I do all my work during the week, so I just let it happen, and it just comes natural.
Tell us something that you learned and loved from San Diego Loyal. It's the last regular season home match and your first season here, but tell us something that you just fell in love with this team.
The family, we're really close, and even though I've only been knowing these guys since February, I feel like I've been knowing them since the club's been here, 4 years. So it's a really tight family, and we all get along really well, and I love that.
Abraham, Johnny?
What was that moment like walking off the field in the 61st minute when you're coming off and hearing all the fans?
It was great, and to be 4-1, it's 60 minutes. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I would want it any other way, and it felt good, to get the other guys on there, so we can make a good run when we get to the playoffs.
Playoffs. Yeah. Playoffs start in 2 weeks. What can we expect to see from you and your squad? Sunday night, 22nd.
Motivation, we're hungry, and I think, especially being the last season, we're really going to go out with a bang. It's going to be a good one.
Oakland scored right away. Your coach just mentioned it. He wasn't worried whatsoever. He knew you guys were going to score goals. What did you guys think when that first goal happened? Did you guys know that you guys would respond right away?
Yeah, I think throughout the season we've been down a couple times, and most of the time we've responded. I mean, you look at, I think Vegas we were down, Phoenix we were down, we came back. Tonight we were down, but we know if we just stick to the way we play and do what we need to do, we'll end up getting the goals we need. I mean, you've seen how many goals we've scored this year, we knew if we just stuck together and did all the right things, we would get the goals.
Whether it be for tactics or motivation, curious to hear what Nate's message was before the game. What was he telling you before that kickoff?
Just that it could be the last home game, so bring all the energy we can, bring a lot of intensity to the game, put them under pressure early, and get in behind, and eventually the game will open up and we can play the style that we like to play. So that was the main message.
So the ball goes over the top. How do you stay calm in that moment to kind of corral? It's like tons of open space, the middle's open. What is going through your head right there as you get the ball goes over?
Yeah, I was considering shooting, but Ronnie's been working so hard to make the runs in the box at practice and in the games, and you saw it tonight. I just knew if I put a ball in the box, he'd be there, and he finished it, and it was a great goal.
So things seem to be going well in training, it's translating into the game. What are those training sessions like here with that energy that's been carrying over since the last game from this home crowd?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's bringing a lot of intensity in trainings. We know that this is our last hurrah, so we want to do everything we can to get that championship, whether that means bringing all our intensity in training, whether that means getting the rest we need in a busy week. We're really focused on doing anything we can to put ourselves in a good position to win the championship.
Really emotional game, the loudest one we've seen. Can you talk us through what it's like to play in an atmosphere like this?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I mean, I think this is the loudest game I've been in on this team for sure. And so being able to have an atmosphere like this is so important for us. If we could have this every game, I mean, the sky's the limit for us. Even being down 1-0, the fans still brought the energy. Eventually we rewarded them with some goals, and it was amazing. I hope we can continue this in our playoff game.
Can you talk about what the fans meant after the Oakland goal? They cheered louder after that goal.
Yeah, I mean, the fans all year have been so amazing. So having them behind us means everything to us. We know that if they stuck with us and they were loud, that we would eventually bring the right energy and score the goals that we need to. And you saw it tonight. I mean, the fans are unbelievable, and we can be more thankful for them this year.
What can you say about the tifo? Does that motivate you more today?
The what, sorry? Oh, I did. To be honest, I didn't even see it. I was so focused on the game. I'm sorry.
Mark, good? Anyone else? We're good? All right. That's
Thanks,
it.
guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.